You can't deny it. NVIDIA stock is insane. Just look at this explosion. Now comes the questions, right? How long will it keep going up? It's too high. Will it fall? What signs would indicate a possible correction over here if we see any? So let's try to find some answers together in this video. But first, welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here. And yes, NVIDIA is just exploding after reporting earnings, and this movement over here is technically perfect. It is technically insane, but it is technically perfect at the same time because guys, NVIDIA has been in a crystal clear bull trend, making higher highs, higher lows, trading above the 21 EMA, while the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average, is pointing upwards. Recently, yesterday, NVIDIA just did a harmless pullback to the 21 EMA. It did a stabilization signal, and right now it is just exploding. So apparently the previous drop, which was more like a crash because NVIDIA crashed more than 10% over here, apparently it was just a harmless pullback to a previous support level, and right now we are reacting, we are resuming the bullish sentiment again as usual, because of course it is still a bull trend. Nathan, this is a bull trend, right? Yes, it is a bull trend. What could possibly reverse the bull trend? Well, to reverse the bullish bias over here, it would be an extremely difficult task for NVIDIA because just as bull trends are made of higher highs, higher lows, bear trends, a bearish reversal chart structure would be composed of, you know what, let me change the color of this path over here to red. A bearish reversal chart structure would be composed of a lower high, lower low, right? And so far, there is absolutely nothing suggesting a possible lower high, lower low. We don't even see a crystal clear top signal over here right now so far. So we are still extremely bullish. Oh, and by the way, pullbacks and reversals are two different things, all right? Reversals, as the name suggests, reverse the previous momentum. Pullbacks are just short/mid-term corrections maintaining the bullish bias or the previous bias over here, all right? So far, we don't see any meaningful, nothing suggesting a possible reversal. We don't even see a top signal over here. Nathan, what would a top signal look like on NVIDIA? In order for us to understand a top signal on NVIDIA, let's take a look at SPY, for instance, because SPY, just like NVIDIA, is making a new record high. All right, we are exploding today. We are following NVIDIA's good mood over here, and the QQQ is also exploding. It is trying to make a new record high. We are not there yet, I believe, but it is also exploding, guys. When we see the indices, every single time we see QQQ trading around a crystal clear resistance level, we should pay attention, because any possible top signal over here could trigger a sharper pullback on the rest of the tech stocks, including NVIDIA, including Tesla. Right now, we don't see any meaningful bearish reversal structure over here yet, but if we see one, QQQ could correct, tech stocks could correct, and in this scenario, I believe QQQ and SPY could easily retest their 21 EMAs next again. So far the indices, or the indexes, right? One of you guys corrected me because I was saying indices and he was hearing indices. Guys, be mindful that I learned, you know how I learned English. Do you want to know how I learned English? Let me introduce my English teacher to you guys over here. Hang on a second. Here. PlayStation 2, that's right. This guy was my English teacher, and all the English that I know was thanks to this guy over here, all right? PlayStation 2, So yes, that's how I learned English. So if you have any suggestions to me, please let me know, all right? I will be very thankful to you guys. So the indexes are looking extremely bullish right now. Yes, QQQ is around the previous top level, is trying to make a new record high over here. We are not there yet, so we should pay attention to this. But there is not even a single crystal clear top signal yet. If QQQ breaks the previous top level, the previous all-time high, then probably NVIDIA and the other stocks are going to resume their bullish sentiment again. In this case, where do I see NVIDIA? $800, because $800 is a psychological resistance level. Guys, round numbers. Always keep this in mind. Round numbers, they always, not always, because this is not necessarily a rule, but round numbers usually act as resistance levels. All right, so $800, that's our next technical target on NVIDIA over here. There is absolutely nothing suggesting that we won't reach there. There's not even one single small top signal yet. Okay, Nathan, I do understand that we don't see any top signal, and we also don't see any bearish reversal chart structure yet, because that would be just too hard. NVIDIA would have to make lower highs, lower lows in order to reverse the bullish bias over here. Okay, I do get that. But so what could trigger a pullback? All right, what could NVIDIA trigger a short/mid-term pullback over here on the daily chart? Maybe to the 21 EMA, right? To the $670 again. In order for NVIDIA to trigger a pullback, we gotta do two things. First, lose today's low, right? We gotta lose today's low, which at the same time was right around the previous all-time high area. And this is particularly interesting because, according to the principle of polarity in technical analysis, previous top levels are supposed to act as future support levels and vice versa. And this is precisely the case over here on NVIDIA, because since we broke the previous top level today, apparently we found a support level over here above the $746 over here, this red line. So this is why I'm telling you guys, we are in a bull trend. We did a pullback to the 21 EMA with an excellent precision. Now we are breaking the previous top level, retesting this key point intraday as a support level. Right now, we are going up. We see the indexes following the same movement over here. So this is technically perfect. If NVIDIA loses this red line over here, then okay, then I believe we're gonna see at least a mid-term pullback to the 21 EMA on the daily chart, which is rising, by the way. Right now is around $670, $80 over here, but it is gonna keep rising as the time passes. So this key point is gonna be a little bit higher in the next few days. So only if NVIDIA loses this red line, we are gonna see a pullback. This is it. All right. Now, a reversal would be much more difficult to materialize. A reversal would require lower highs, lower lows, just like Tesla was trying to do over here, right? Tesla almost did a lower high, lower low, but since it materialized a bullish pivot point over here, a higher high, higher low, we are trying to reject the bearish bias over here. And it is very good to see Tesla trying to react above the 194, which by the way was the previous neckline of this inverse head and shoulders. So this movement on Tesla is also technically very good. This reaction is very interesting when we analyze other stocks like Apple. Apple is going up nicely. We found a support level around the 180s over here. Since we materialized this incredible ignition bar over here after earnings, it was very difficult for Apple to reject this bar over here. It really tried to reject it, but in the end, we are making a very good reaction right now. We are bouncing back to the 21 EMA, and if you ask my humble opinion, we could even break the 21 EMA and reach higher levels, because Apple is a very good stock. It is trying to recover. Long-term speaking, it is still very bullish. So I do believe we are going to try to reach the $200 area next. Now, Microsoft is extremely bullish. It is recovering nicely from the previous pullback. I believe we're gonna close this gap over here next. Google, another very good reaction. We are just struggling a little bit to break the 21 EMA, right? We gotta break this 21 EMA as soon as possible. We did a false breakout of this ascending channel support level. This is very interesting, but we gotta break the 21 EMA. By doing that, I believe Google will re-enter this channel and seek higher levels, possibly to close this gap over here. That's what I believe is going to happen. Amazon, also extremely bullish. Amazon and Meta are quite similar, right? Just like Meta, Amazon is in a congestion, is in a midterm congestion. And guys, if we break the previous top level, we're gonna just resume the bullish trend, the bullish momentum, and seek higher levels, just like Meta. Meta is already breaking the previous top level, so this is very, very good. Meta is clearly bullish. Only if we lose $453 over here, only by losing this key point, I believe Meta is going to materialize a sharper correction on the weekly chart back to the 21 EMA. This is not gonna ruin the bullish momentum over here, of course, but it is very important to keep this key point in mind. Mid-term speaking, AMD, just like NVIDIA, you guys always ask me about AMD, right? So let's talk about AMD, which is, to me, making a bullish flag chart pattern. Let me erase this line over here. As we can see by this or not, right? Because this is white. I'm so sorry. Let me turn this purple, okay? As we can see here, apparently we are making a bullish flag chart pattern. In this case, what's the technical target of this flag is the size of the pole projected in the direction of the breakout, meaning by breaking this flag, AMD's next target is $256 roughly. Wow, what interesting number for AMD, right? 256. Okay, so we are in a crystal clear bullish flag, which is not that different from Meta and the Amazon, right? Apparently, we are seeing sort of flags everywhere among the Magnificent Seven and the other stocks as well. So, guys, all of this supports the idea that yes, we are still in a bull trend. We have yet to see crystal clear top signals, even if we see pullbacks. Remember, pullbacks are nothing more, nothing less than opportunities. If you are a trend follower like me, pullbacks are just opportunities to buy in a near support levels with a better risk-reward ratio. This is how we see the situation, right? So far, well, if you ask me, a pullback would be very good. Yes, it would, but there are more opportunities. This market is full of opportunities, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day about it in this channel. Therefore, remember to subscribe, click the like button if you like this video, click the like button if you like this video. That's quite redundant, right? So either way, click the like button, all right? Subscribe. I highly appreciate your support, my dear friends. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye-bye.